Father's Day, and more Father's Day. What's up, 23% Nation? It is Coach D of the 23% Challenge. And today, as you probably have already guessed, we are going to talk about Father's Day, what it means to me, Coach D, but more importantly, what it means to other individuals. Individuals who have children, individuals who have grandchildren. So, guys, please embark on this really cool journey, or shall we say, video, to discover what Father's Day really means. So, guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on in. All right. First, I want to hit you with what Wikipedia says about Father's Day. Okay? It is a celebration honoring fathers and celebrating fatherhood, paternal bonds, and the influence of fathers in society. Now, that sounds like a lot to me. Okay? So, for those of us out there who don't have children like myself, perhaps in this definition, we can assume the role as a paternal figure. That's right, guys. Believe it or not, even if you do not have any biological children, you can still, in some way, shape, or form, influence others in a paternal form somehow. Now, for those of us who do have children, well, believe it or not, guys, you're not only offering a very important influence over your own children, but also think about society as a whole. So you see, gentlemen, we have a responsibility not only to our children in which we have helped raise and birth into this world, but also of all the children on all the lands. So believe it or not, we have a huge responsibility. So guys, let's tackle it head on. All right. Now, I have lots of friends and I have lots of relatives who are literally fathers. That's right, guys. These guys are dads. But I want to let you know that I've spoken to a few of them and I've gotten some really interesting information about not only what it means to be a dad, but also what it means to be a son. So you see, for men who have children and for men who have fathers, they have experienced Father's Day on both sides of the spectrum. You see, so I've taken a few of their words in order to create this video. So believe it or not, audience, today we're getting the words from actual fathers. So here we go. All right. So words from a real dad. Well, in talking to my friends, relatives, come to find out one of the words that they use to describe fatherhood is complicated. Now, let's not throw them under the bus too quickly, all right? In fact, let's read the definition of the word complicated because I do understand that some people may deem it negative to view fatherhood as complicated, but after we read the definition, perhaps it's not as complicated as it seems. Well, the word complicated simply means consisting of many interconnecting parts or elements. Very interesting. Now, there is a saying that goes, sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. Really, what this is talking about is oftentimes dads or fathers, whichever word you want to use, they get a little too focused on the details and they fail to see the bigger picture. Well, if that is your case, Coach D wants to offer you a little bit of help. Okay? You know, oftentimes when we say things are complicated, we mean that they are difficult. We mean that we can't figure them out. Well, guys, today I would like to encourage you that if being a father is complicated, believe it or not, there was always somebody out there to help you. So rather than view fatherhood as being complicated, why don't we view it as an opportunity to seek help? That's right, guys. Trust me. There are many people, perhaps other dads, that are out there that are willing and able to offer you assistance. So how about we begin to do this? Start asking for help. Now, think about it. Is there anybody that you can call? Is there anyone that you can talk to? Is there perhaps a book you can read? Or is there a video that you can watch to maybe help soothe fatherhood for you? Someone that can offer you firsthand experience. Someone that can give you lessons and teachings that they have learned that have helped facilitate the concept of fatherhood. So dads, today I want to offer you a little bit of motivation to go out there and to seek help. And please, please, please do not become blind of the forest because you're focusing on the leaves. So again, dads, let's begin to seek help. All right, more words from a real dad. Okay. Now, they also said that fatherhood is motivating. That's right, guys, motivating. So let's take a look at the word motivating. To provide with an incentive or a reason for doing something. Now, all too often, I hear dads and even moms say, you know what? I'm happy because my kids are happy. I'm doing this for my kids. Well, that's great. If you want to use your kids as a source of motivation, that's great. But through talking with my friends and my relatives, and also through watching movies, oftentimes dads become too consumed with making the kids happy, and in turn, they do any and everything in order to see a smile on their son or daughter's face. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, but specifically gentlemen, okay, today I want to talk with you about self-love. That's right, guys. It is possible for you to make your kids happy by making yourself happy. You see, it's very important that we shy away from doing things that don't make us happy in order to make our kids happy. You see, taking odd jobs, doing illegal things to perhaps earn money just so that you can buy your kid a gift or a toy or a video game just to see a smile on their face, that doesn't serve you, the child, or the greater good. So, gentlemen, today, let's begin to show more self-love. So, Coach D, all right, I get it. How do I show more self-love? Well, guys, there are a few things that you can do. Number one, right? Start paying yourself more compliments. That's right. Believe it or not, you are worthy of a compliment. Secondly, we can begin to pursue our visions. That's right, guys. Let's stop chasing money and let's start pursuing our vision. Let's start pursuing our goals and our objectives. In other words, what really and truly makes you happy? And here's a third tip about showing more self-love is that we can begin to not only do what we love to do, but we can also begin to associate ourselves with other people who show self-love. That's right, guys. So believe it or not, by showing more self-love, we will indirectly teach our kids or anybody who looks up to us as a paternal figure how to do just that. You see? So by giving more love to yourself, you automatically give more love to your kids. So I believe that that in and of itself will help our dads become better dads. All right, more words from a real father, okay? They say that it's challenging. Oh my goodness. Well, let's look at the definition. Testing one's ability and endurance. Once again, Ian Van Zandt says that people come into our lives for a lifetime, a reason, or for a season. Gentlemen, what we have to understand is that our children come into our lives to teach us certain things, right? They come in to test our abilities. They come in to test our endurance. So whenever you come across a challenging moment, whether you're talking to your son, you're talking to your daughter, or maybe you're talking with a group of kids who see you as a father figure, view those opportunities as ways to improve. Focus on their questions. Focus on their issues to see what life experiences you can bring to the table to show them how to improve, to show them how to do it a better way. You see, God doesn't present anything to us which we cannot handle. So if we can begin to view our kids and our loved ones as challenges and not necessarily anything difficult, then believe it or not, we can see that each time our child challenges us, that is an opportunity for us to grow and to share. That's right, guys. So every time a challenging moment pops up, whether you're at home, whether you're at work, or whether you're just out and about in the streets, let's use these challenging moments as learning and teaching opportunities. So I really hope that helps you out. And trust me, the challenges, they will never end. Just like life never ends. Okay? There is a challenge around every single corner. It's up to us to figure out how, when, and where we can provide a solution. All right. More words from a real dad. It's not easy. Fatherhood is not easy. All right. So go ahead, hit that red button. Not easy. So let's make it easy, right? So when we say something is not easy, what are we really saying? We're saying that we are not willing to help others by changing our behavior. Wow. That's a way to empathize. So now that brings up a question is, what am I not willing to change about myself? Also, it brings up another question. Why am I unwilling to help others? You see, gentlemen, we must first start with ourselves. We must be willing to change. Now, if we reflect back to the 23% challenge, we know that there is a day for forgiveness. We know that there is a day for love. We know that there is a day for gratitude. And we also know that there is a day for wealth. So, fathers, dads, right? The question that we must ask ourselves is, are we willing to change? I can almost guarantee that if we start to show a little more gratitude, if we start to show a little more forgiveness, if we begin to show a little more self-love, then believe it or not, life will get better. So in other words, I'm telling all of my fathers out there that you need to do the 23% challenge, and I can almost guarantee that something amazing will happen. You see, so guys, fatherhood, it's not so bad, okay? Again, we must be willing to change, and that's all it takes. And if you can take that first step, then trust me, everything else is smooth sailing. All right, fathers, dads, all of my paternal figures that are out there, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, and yes, happy Father's Day, which, by the way, is our take-home message for the day. All right, question of the day. There's always a question. You know me, Coach D. I want to know. So, gentlemen, right? How do we celebrate Father's Day? What did you do? Where did you go? Who did you spend time with? Okay. So let Coach D know. All right, guys, that's all that I have to say today. Again, happy Father's Day. We love you. We bless you. We honor you. We respect you. Signing out. Goodbye.